Hi, my name's Wendy from Copewell Therapies, and I'm going to talk today about self-esteem. It's something I hear so many people I work with struggling with. They don't value themselves and they just don't know where their place is in the world. And when I question them and ask them, what do you feel about yourself? They'll tell me that they feel rubbish. And that's very sad when I hear that. I ask them, where do you fit in the world? And they often answer they just don't know. And they feel they have no place. They don't feel they're good enough. They don't feel they measure up to other people's expectations. Where do these messages come from? Well, the chances are that they started in childhood. Perhaps it was from parents who were constantly saying, oh, you're rubbish at that. Oh, come on, you need to try harder. And it could even be much worse kind of comments that are made. Or maybe it was from teachers. They can give us messages too. Obviously, none of these people generally don't mean these comments, but they have such an effect on us when we're growing up. Maybe it was you were bullied at school or teased, as we're told. Sometimes it's very referred to by friends at school. Maybe they called you names. Perhaps you had ginger hair, or you wore glasses, or you were a bigger size and you were called names, so you really didn't feel very valuable. And these labels, these comments, they're very hurtful and they leave us feeling that we're just not worthwhile. I grew up feeling that I wasn't good enough. I didn't feel that I measured up to the vision that my parents had of me, academically or as a daughter. That then continued. It continued into my schoolwork because I got reports from teachers could try harder. But nobody ever tried to help me try harder or explain why they felt I wasn't trying hard enough. It was just that end of school report, which is quite damning, isn't it? Then it goes home to your parents and then you get a ruck from them because they believe, why aren't you trying harder? So that then continued into employment because I really believed I didn't match up. I don't know if that was true or not, but it was just I started with that label, so why would I feel any differently about it? I then felt I didn't match up as a wife, as a mother, and it continued just because I'd taken those messages, the negative messages, and believed them. I swallowed them whole without questioning it. And then one day I had a revelation. Hang on a minute, what am I measuring myself against? I was measuring myself against who? What? So I sat and thought about it. I thought, I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard not only to be all these things and this sort of person that other people want me to be, but I'm not being true to myself. I don't know who I am. And how do I know if people like me or not? Because I'm not being me. And I didn't even know who I was. That's hard, isn't it, when you realise that? So then I started thinking about it. How can I work on this? How can I change the way I view myself and feel about myself? Well, it's all about self-help, isn't it? And self-awareness and working on ourselves and so on. But that first part of awareness was really important for me. Realising that actually, why am I swallowing these messages completely whole and believing these people? So I would like you to first of all check out how you feel about yourself. Check out your beliefs. And when you've checked them out, I want you to write them down. Yeah, really make a list, write it down, and then really look at it. Really notice and find the evidence that supports that you are rubbish. If that's what you've written down, I'm useless, I'm rubbish, because we tend to concentrate on the negative ones. Look at the evidence. See if you can disprove it too. And that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm rubbish at whatever the thing is. Well, are you rubbish at everything? Find those things that you're not rubbish at, as you tell yourself. Find those, write down 3 things that you are really good at. Maybe you're a brilliant cook. Perhaps you are the one person that all your friends trust. Perhaps it's that you can swim a length in the pool, if that's what it is that no one else can do. Maybe it's that you're really trustworthy and people really believe they can trust you with their deepest thoughts or whatever that thing is. That's something really great to have, isn't it? Then start looking at the negative messages that you give yourself, because we do go into that negative self-talk, negative chatter inside our heads. And just actually question it. Because you don't have to believe it, you don't have to listen to it. If you just listen to those negative messages from yourself, you will believe them. Like, oh, how stupid I am. Oh, that was really silly. I'm really dumb. Well, those messages are going inside. You're not dumb, you're not stupid, you're not silly. So stop telling yourself that. It doesn't do you any good. If you want to learn more, I'd really like to hear from you, and you can have a free session with me if you just contact me at www.copewelltherapies.co.uk. The details from my website. Just contact me and you can have a free session with me, totally free, and see whether or not in that time, that 30-minute session, we can make a difference to your negative thoughts. Thanks for watching.